This is the game that our audience has used the most. The number one thing we hear across the board is people want to engage their audience. Goodness, we had somebody in the office yesterday that was talking about the big play for the next generation, the big play for corporate America is how do we engage our people? How do we throughout the year think about engaging them, not just at this one moment, this one event, but how do I engage them throughout the year? Engagement is something we talk about a lot. Actually, we don't even call our games games. We call them moments of engagement. Some might call them icebreakers. I like to lean into the fact that we want to have this moment where we're engaging our audience. And this game I'm sharing with you, that's me. It's the one that our clients love. It's the one that gets downloaded the most. It's the one right below that you can download and leverage at your next event. Listen, no bones about it. I would like for you to purchase this interactive game and actually use it with your team, whether it's a small group of people or whether it's a giant conference. This works every single time. Now the game's called That's Me. Here's how easy it is. Whatever the theme of your event is, you want to have a thoughtful conversation around what are some different preferences among the audience that might make sense, that might connect the dots for our theme or our company or our history or where we're headed as a brand. I love this game because you can do some really funny, silly, interactive elements of it, and you can do some really serious things as well. Now, what you will do is you'll have, we actually have 32 rounds of this game that you can download when you purchase this from Elevate. You actually take your sheet of paper, you can get a bit more fancy and have something up on the screen. If you don't have audio-visual elements, you can just use this of you just actually reading these statements out loud. And it's basically giving the audience a preference, and if that preference or that fact relates to the person in the audience, you're just gonna ask them stand up with gusto and just say, that's me. So it'll look a little something like this. Hey, welcome to our conference. We're super excited that you're here. I wanna engage with the audience a little bit and find out who's here. I'm gonna read a statement. If that statement is true about you, I just want you to stand up and say, that's me. Here's my first one. And you'll look at your paper, you'll say, I am here today. Everybody will stand up and say, that's me. Hopefully, everyone will stand up and say, that's me. And then you'll get a little bit more specific. I love Spotify more than Apple Music. That's me. Or I've been skydiving before. That's me. You read statements, and the audience will get narrowed down. And what's really fun about this is you'll get to know the people in your audience. It'll give them something fun to talk about during the breaks. And it's an incredible way to engage an audience at the beginning of a conference or coming out of a break or really anytime throughout your event. So I hope you enjoy this game. That's me. Make sure you click the link below and that you get this game, purchase this game, and leverage it. I promise, it'll make a big impact at your next event.